Is test prep nerve-wracking? Getting an excellent score a huge challenge? A new wave in the test prep is here to help. Test Prep Pundits has all the answers to your questions. It is a one-stop solutions for all your academic needs. Our premium online interactive content has hundreds of SAT and ACT test problems, hundreds of hours of videos. Get real and instant results with real scores on the real SAT and ACT tests. Our pundits are experienced and extensively trained in SAT and ACT prep.
What next? Join our free boot camp on August 14th or 21st or a free mock test.
Hire international teachers who are well-trained in U.S. curriculum for just $20 an hour, or for 2 students group, $15 an hour. We teach math, science, and English for elementary, middle, and high school. Contact info at Test Prep Pundits. Call at 844-383-7844.
సిలికాన్ ఆంధ్ర మనబడి అమెరికాలో ACS వాస్క్ గుర్తింపు పొందిన ఏకైక తెలుగు విద్యాలయం. మీ పిల్లలను 2021-2022 తరగతులలో చేర్పించండి. తరగతుల నమోదు ప్రారంభమైనది. సెప్టెంబర్ 11, 2021 నుండి తరగతులు ప్రారంభం. మనబడిలో చేర్పిద్దాం, తెలుగు భాష నేర్పిద్దాం. మరిన్ని వివరాలకు సంప్రదించండి manabadi.siliconandhra.org, info@manabadi.siliconandhra.org, 1-844-626-BUDDY.
A new wave in the test prep. Test prep pundits offer SAT, PSAT, ACT just for $499. With powerful teachers, with top 1 percentile tutors, and powered by stellar digital curriculum. Contact us at info@testpreppundits.com or call at 844-383-7844.
Fine diamond jewelry is now one click away. Maya Fine Jewels, a family legacy, manufacturing their own jewelry since 1975. Shop online for lab-certified diamond jewelry at Indian prices. Visit your trusted family jeweler, Maya Fine Jewels, at 1315 Oak Tree Road, Islin, New Jersey. Shop online at mayafinejewels.com.
100% certified precious stone మరియు అన్కట్ డైమండ్ ఆభరణాల అపూర్వమైన కలెక్షన్. బైబ్యాక్ గ్యారంటీతో పాటు జెమ్స్టోన్ జ్యువెలరీ ఫెస్టివల్ మలబార్ గోల్డెన్ డైమండ్స్ లో
ఆకర్షణీయమైన చీరలు, అబ్బురపరిచే ధరలు, అందరికీ నచ్చిన, అందరూ మెచ్చిన షో మన లక్కీ మహిళ. బోలెడంత ఎక్సైట్మెంట్, వండర్ఫుల్ విన్నింగ్ మూమెంట్స్.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్ చెప్పారు, మీరే గెలుచుకున్నారండి. కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్, $220.
సెలబ్రిటీ హోస్టులు, అదిరిపోయే పంచులు, సరదా సరదా కబుర్లు.
ఆశ దోశ అప్పడం బడ హెల్ప్ మీరు ఆడుతున్నారు.
ఇలా మరెన్నో మెమరబుల్ మూమెంట్స్ తోటి ఫస్ట్ యానివర్సరీ జరుపుకుంటోంది మన లక్కీ మహిళ. Watch it live only on TV Asia Telugu.
Bridal Jewelry by Malabar Gold and Diamonds.
Summer is the best time to boost your scores. Test Prep Pundits present Self-Prep SAT ACT course for just $199. stellar digital curriculum expert videos for every question, 15 full-length tests. Contact info@testpreppundits. Call at 844-383-7844.
100% certified precious stone మరియు అన్కట్ డైమండ్ ఆభరణాల అపూర్వమైన కలెక్షన్ బైబ్యాక్ గ్యారంటీతో పాటు జెమ్స్టోన్ జ్యువెలరీ ఫెస్టివల్ మలబార్ గోల్డెన్ డైమండ్స్ లో.
అమెరికాలో నూరి ఫౌండేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో సర్వాంతర్యామి అయిన శ్రీ షిరిడి సాయిబాబా మందిరాన్ని 2001 జూలై 4న బాల్విన్, న్యూయార్క్ లో మార్చ్ 2008 ఇస్లిన్, న్యూజెర్సీలో నిర్మించారు. భక్తుల కోరిక మేరకు ప్రతి ఒక్క ఉపాలయంలోనూ అన్ని సన్నిధులను ప్రతిష్ఠించడం జరిగింది. ఎంతో అనుభవం కలిగిన పూజారులతో కార్యక్రమాలను నిర్వహిస్తున్నారు. ఇక్కడ కేవలం పూజలే కాకుండా పిల్లలకు బాల వికాస్, సాంస్కృతిక కార్యక్రమాలు, రక్తదాన శిబిరాలు, అన్నదాన కార్యక్రమాలు మరెన్నో నిర్వహిస్తున్నారు. భక్తులందరికీ ఆహ్వానం. ఫర్ ఇస్లిన్, న్యూజెర్సీ మందిర్, మోర్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ప్లీజ్ విజిట్ www.shirdisainj.org. And for New York Mandir information, please visit saimandirus.org.
Telugu ప్రేక్షకులందరికీ hello and welcome back to yet another fabulous episode of our talk show with experts. Manatho మన expert Rahul Reddy garu. Rahul garu, thank you so much for being on the show andi.
Thank you for inviting me, Nitya garu.
Thank you, sir. And to all our viewers and to Rahul garu, happy Raksha Bandhan andi. It's such a special day for everyone across India, for all siblings and cousins and everybody who has a brother. All right. So let's get on to our topic. Rahul garu, I know this is a very interesting one, and today's topic being the State Department's expectations for October visa bulletin. Why has your prediction gone wrong? If so, why? Let's talk about it a little bit.
Definitely seems my prediction has gone wrong for October for sure. Yet I'm still hopeful in November it may be a different story, but right now I could say that in October it is not, it has gone wrong. A couple of different reasons. The government officers didn't do their job. That's number one reason. Historically, there were never been any wastage of the employment green cards, percentage-wise or the number-wise, that they are anticipating to waste in this year that ends in September. Although I have to say that the Tvasia people, after their lot of writing letters, things have gone much, much, much better. They were expecting to waste 100,000+ green cards. Mm-hmm. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's going to be very less, but we don't know how much less.
Okay.
And that's, but still, it had the pace of getting the green cards, the pace of getting the biometrics, the pace of getting the RFEs RFEs for the medical, the pace in getting the notice of intent to deny. People got panicked on that, but that's a good thing. For the medicals have gone very significantly up, and then people have responded to those RFEs. Things have gone better, and many number of green cards have been approved in the past 1 month as compared to the entire year that happened. So in the month from somewhere in July to right now, I would say in the month the number of green cards that get approved probably is much more, is about 4 to 5 times than it would have normally happened. So I'm expecting that by the end of this month, by the end of September, it's going to still pick up more people are going to get the green card.
Okay.
And why November may be a different story as compared to October is, as you know, Nitya garu, we got 120,000 extra green cards for the employment base. This year, we're going to get 150,000 next year, though. We won't know until October how many number of green cards will be wasted. The State Department has to analyze the things in September first week or September second week, so that they can allocate the number of green cards for the next year, though. Even though that should not be the way, but that's how they're calculating it. So in only October, they will come to know how many green cards have been wasted, how many have been utilized. Based on that, I'm expecting the November bulletin might be a better story than that of the October bulletin.
So if they've been wasted, and is there a chance for them to get rolled over into the next year's?
No, not according to, under the current law. If the USCIS doesn't do anything, it may be wasted. However, there is an exception, as we pointed out last year, that if the USCIS can adjudicate the green card applications without reviewing, without biometrics, without medical, they can still approve it in the September last week and revoke it in October. That exception is there. We're going to draft a letter. I want people to follow up on the immigrationgirl.com. That's my business partner and R-in-law group. We're drafting some letters for you. It will be coming in by Tuesday. So just like the way you have written to the congressman, the letters are still there. For those people who have not written, please continue. Please write the letter to the congressman. And we're going to draft some letters where we can send it to the congressman and also the USCIS to adjudicate the applications and revoke them, because we don't want the people, who are criminal records to get the green cards, right? So if let's say, for example, they're wasting 60,000 green cards though. So if they would approve those 60,000 green cards and revoke it next year, what will happen in 2020, starting from October 1st of 2021, is that not only we get the 150,000 extra green cards, the 60,000 revoked green cards also will fall into that year. That will make 210,000 extra green cards though. The State Department said that the number of green cards that are getting allocated in the employment base is historically very high. It has never adjudicated so many applications. But then historically, we had always a number of 140,000 green cards. So maybe speaking, they definitely crossed 140,000 by this time. I'm hoping so they did. So definitely the wastage may be very less, comparatively less than 100,000. So we may expect something better in November, depending on how our people will act on it. Look at it, the Afghanistan, these people are trying to bring them from there to here, but they forgot what, we are here and then we are in legal status and you're just not adjudicating the cases and you are sending the 5,000 troops to war. So it is because we have less voices. Our people don't contact the congressman. Our people don't voice. Our people don't participate in the public debate. So we need to encourage our people to tell the congressman, to tell the local politician that this is what is happening, that the wastage of the green card is happening. Yeah.
And Rahul Garu, also, is there a chance that any of those family-based green cards that don't get used in the coming year also will get allocated to the employment base?
At this point of time, definitely we're expecting 150,000 green cards. There is an amendment that is there in the Congress. If by any chance that amendment passes through, then we are in danger. We may not even get the 150,000 green cards. But yet that amendment, when is it going to come? We have only like 1.5 months left. The chances of that amendment to go through at this point of time is less. We have some small benefit in the amendment. That is that the wastage of these green cards will be used next year, which I would rather not want this amendment to go through, because I would want to have the 150,000 green cards to be available for this year. So I'm hoping that amendment will not pass through. But Nitya Garu, there are other strings attached in the Congress too. For example, the budget bill is there. The budget bill is supposed to be, a draft will be formulated in September 15th. It is already passed in the Senate. It is already with a very overwhelming majority. So the immigration aspects have not been inserted in. They just did the framework, though. That in immigration we are allocating $100 billion. So we need then we need to get those things. There is a chance. For sure, it looks like they are going to have a DACA. We don't know what other things can be introduced in it. Eagle bill is also still catching up the moment. More senators, more Eagle bill that will take the per country limit off, wherein everybody will be treated equally. That is also gaining momentum with the Congress leadership different than that of the previous time where we had the bill didn't go through the Senate, we may expect we may expect some movement in the Congress too. So all these things are popping up. So things are much better than the law in the Trump administration.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for that, Rahul Garu. At this point, I would like to take a minute to thank our sponsors. Our program has been brought to you by the Test Prep Pundits. They help you achieve the best for your kids on SAT and ACT tests. Free boot camps every Saturday includes a free mock test. So please do not miss this opportunity and visit their website for more details. Maya Fine Jewels, bringing our ethnic heritage all the way from India to US. Maya Jewels offers some of the finest diamond jewelry with the craftsmanship passed on for over 7 generations. Look no further, log on to their website, mayafinejewels.com, and get yourself a piece of our rich heritage. Silicon Andhra Manabadi, accredited by ACSWASC in USA. Admissions are open. Please register now. Classes will start from September 11th. Join Manabadi and learn Telugu. For more information, please visit manabadi.siliconandhra.org or call 1-844-626-BUDDY. That's 2234. All right, Rahul Garu, I know there's like a ton of people who are waiting to talk to you. So with that said, let's take our first caller, Andy. And while we're waiting for our caller, there's a question. This is from Pranay. He says, can we continue working on H-1B for our main employer and start a side hustle on GCEAD? Will there be any challenges?
No, you have to get married to the GCEAD, because if you want to maintain H-1B and you want to do the side hustle with a different employer, you have to move to EAD.
Got it. Thank you, Rahul Garu. Let's take our caller, Randy. Caller from area code 408. We're ready for you now.
Hello. Yeah, hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So my first question is, like, after the Charlie's chat, do you think USCIS will prioritize clearing the current backlog for the October 2020 filers, or is he waiting for the appropriation bill to pass and then decide whether to move the dates or not?
First of all, before Charlie's chat itself, thank you to all of you guys. USCIS have issued a Twitter that clearly said that they are prioritizing employment-based adjustment of status applications. I've never seen USCIS doing these kind of Twitters though. Not only that, we have seen people getting emails, people getting calls, people getting text messages from USCIS that if you get an RFE, you better respond to it with a medical as soon as possible. They've given notice of intent to revoke. So before Charlie's talk itself, USCIS has prioritized October 2020 applications.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. My second question is, like, my EAD extension is due next month. Is it a good idea to interfile my medicals along with the extension?
I have been, I want to do some corrections, what I told on the interfiling, and some creative suggestions people have done. One thing is that I told that medical RFE is only valid until 60 days after it's been signed by the physician. I want to take back on that. If it's only initial filing, when you're filing the 485, it is 60 days though. If it is afterwards, that means that if you're responding to the RFE or so, it's actually 4 years, not 60 days. What people are, some of the clients have suggested this to me. This is not my idea. When you go to the doctor, when you get a medical, okay, when you get a medical,
yeah,
they can, you give them $10 or $15, they will give an extra copy. Check 5 copies, original, have physician sign it. Okay. Then send one with interfiling, just interfile. Send one with the EAD and AP if you want to. Send one to the local place where your district office is. You can find it at USCIS website at the district office too. And then you can keep 1 or 2 of them with you, just in case if you get an RFE, you can respond.
Okay, I see. But isn't the 4-year extension which they just introduced only for the cases which would be adjudicated by September 2021, but it doesn't really make sense. If they're getting educated by 2021, then why they are allowing 4-year extension?
No. 4-year extension will be valid. They are going to extend it. They're going to extend it. Not a problem. Okay? So try to get the multiple copies instead of getting one copy.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you then. This is suggested by, this is sometimes, not sometimes, Nitya Garu, I learn things from the people too. That people said, why don't you get multiple copies? Oh, I didn't get the idea.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea actually.
Yeah.
That resolves the problem itself of having to go back. All right, Reddy, let's take our next caller. And in the meantime, I have a question. This is from Ravish Rao. Says, I-140 from my previous employer under EB2 later got acquired. Can the new successor of interest amendment be filed directly under EB3 or has to be under the same EB2 category first?
You can directly file under EB3. You don't have to file under EB2 and then file a EB3. I don't know who got this creative idea because some of the lawyers are telling, no, we have done it several times. Absolutely no problem. Don't file an EB3, EB2, directly go with the EB3.
EB3, okay. Very interesting, Andy. All right, on our next caller, guys. Let's take our next caller. Caller from area code 203. We're ready for you now. Caller from area code 203. Oh. All right. While we're waiting on this person, I have another question. This is from Lakshmi Tutapalli. She says, I have 2 AOS application, EB3 primary and EB2 derivative, and both of them are current. My spouse's GC got approved, but mine still shows pending. Will there be any issue for my green card?
I'm not expecting any issue for your green card. There is a chance that they may issue an RFP for you to force to withdraw your 485 application.
Okay.
These things they're hastily. Some of the things are getting approved so fast, so hastily. The officers don't know what they're doing. They're approving the main applicant, but not the wife. Zigzag is going on. In a sense, it's good because at least the numbers are getting used. I'm happy for it. But for the people, some of the people like the wife doesn't get the green card. Yeah, that definitely hurts though.
Right. All right. On to our caller, Andy. Caller from area code 203.
Yeah. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, Nitya, and hi, Rahul.
Hello, sir.
Thanks for taking my call. Yeah. So I've spoken to you some time back, and actually I attended my green card interview last week in Washington field office, and it went for more than an hour. Me and my wife.
Why don't you tell me?
It was very, very thorough. Why
don't you tell us? Why don't you tell what did they ask other than routine, your last name, your birth date, and other things?
Yeah, they asked for the full employment history, my wife's employment history, everything, the salary, when did I change my jobs, which our clients I work for, and everything. So the interviewing officer was very, very thorough. He took all the details. He didn't see any documents. And the first thing he said was that he will not be able to give me adjudication on the day itself because he hasn't reviewed my file, and then it will take for him like a couple of weeks to get back to me with a decision. So I really don't know what's
he seems to be he seems to be a very inexperienced officer though. We see sometimes, let me tell you one thing. Even if I have to go through the employment history of all the things, it won't take 1 hour for me at all. It's just this, some of the people are lazy, some of the people are delayed, some of the people don't know what they're doing. And you may think that, oh, these are the people that interview the immigrants every single day. They know about the employment history. No, you're not right. What they normally are, only 15% of the entire immigration comes under the business immigration. And then you have naturalization too. That's an additional thing too. So that's about 60% of the interviews that goes on too. So yeah, they are not that familiar with it. Some of the people take a longer time. But I am not worried for you just because it took 1 hour.
Yeah, but I mean, he noted down everything. Then he made me sign a document of the questions that I asked. Like,
Is there any controversial thing that's in there?
No, not controversial. It's just that no, there's nothing controversial. I told the truth because I know that what I've done, and I was
But the documents are matching it, is right?
The dates, like an employment history dates, would be like I don't remember. It's like a long history.
That's
so
okay.
They were like
dates
for like 1 month above and below and all that.
That should not be of major concern though. People don't remember the months and dates of the employment. If there is a little bit error here and there, that should not be much of a matter.
Right.
I'm not that much worried about it. But this inexperience,
also like some of the names of my employer and all, because we work mostly with the client, so I don't know the full name of my employment and managers because we don't deal with them. So whatever I knew, I told him truthfully to the best of my ability.
Yeah, that guy is unnecessarily poking into the things. We see once in a while. It could be that you may be randomly picked for an extensive interview. You could be, but I'm not worried for you at all. Even if there is a little bit error in the months, it's just a clerical error. You can't even remember all those things. So that's, I'm not worried for you.
Okay. And some of the things that he made us correct on the forms and all, I overlooked at the time of filing. So that's okay, right?
That's perfectly okay. A lot of time clerical things, what happen is that when you mention something, you go there, your mom's place of birth may be a different city, they do correct it. Nothing wrong about it. If you want to, you may want to have a consultation with a lawyer to have clarified all the things to make sure, because I don't want to go through 1 hour with you in this show. But overall, I'm not worried for you. Let's go to the next one.
I mean, I'm just
Okay. Yeah, we can't. It's going to be very hard to go through 1 hour. Typically, though, the interviews last about 15 to 25 minutes. Most of the interviews will be only about more what's your mom's name, dad's name, where you're born, how did you know the employer. Sometimes they go into the employment job duties. As long as you're in the same profession, that should not be a matter. But I have put a video for you guys at Reddy and Newman if you want to. Just only 10 or 12 minutes video that goes through the interview, typically what happens.
Okay. No, what I'm just saying is...
Thank you so much for calling, sir.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to go through 1 hour interview right now.
All right, let's take our next caller, Andy. Okay, Rahul Garu, in the meantime, I have a question for you. This is from D. Lakshmi 2. She says, my case transferred from NBC to Texas to NBC, and USCIS notice mentioned that case preliminary review completed. Any thoughts? Please, my priority is May 16, 2010 and applied for adjustment to status in March of 2021.
It could be adjudicated any time right now since the preliminary thing has been done. I don't know if the biometrics happened or not. I don't know if she sent the medical or not.
She hasn't mentioned anything about that.
Yeah, if the medical is not sent, follow my directions, make a couple of copies of the medical, send it to the interfiling. We have given a link of the interfiling of the medical in this one.
Right.
At the bottom of this video.
Okay. Thank you, Rahul Garu. Let's take a caller. Caller from area code 224. We're ready for you now. Caller from area code 224.
Hi there.
Hello.
Hey, can you hear me? Hello,
yes, sir, we can hear you.
Yes.
Please go ahead.
Hello, Nitya Garu, and hello, Rahul Garu. Thank you so much for all the things you guys are doing, especially in these tough times and uncertain times. The way you guys are navigating this is really amazing. Thank you again.
Thank you.
So I have a couple of questions, but let me give my details, okay? So basically, back in October 2020, we have filed our AOS, and my wife was the primary, and I was the derivative, right? And so far, I only got my biometrics done for both me and my wife, plus my 2 kids. No EAD for 4 of us. So what has changed
What happened with the underlying I-140? Is it already approved when you filed?
Yeah,
or did you file it?
Yeah, my wife's 140, there's an entity change. It's still pending, okay? So my wife's 140, there's an entity change.
So you mean to say they filed an amendment and it's still pending?
Yes. And they said they will, meaning my wife's attorney's company is saying, they will only do premium once hers become current or near current. That's the story.
Go
on
ahead.
our side.
You said something changed now. What is
something changed as in for good, right? So, so my employer. Okay, my story is, I have a 140 with my prior employer, and last 2 months I was, working with him, and finally agreed to do my 485. Okay, so. The thing is, I'm transferring H1 to him. That's probably additional noise for this call. So bottom line is, next month he will do the 485 for me, right? So my questions are, in this situation, what are my options? What is the best way to go about? Is it multiple 485s, meaning one set of mine and one set of my wife? What am I supposed to do so that
there's nothing,
cut down the time?
There is nothing wrong in having you filing another 485 or filing the derivatory. The one issue is that since her I-140 is not getting approved, it may be okay for you to file definitely. If the I-140 is approved for her though, I would feel that, hey, you're wasting your money. That's what I would think though. Since her I-140 is not approved, it's okay to have 2 485 applications. The USCIS may come back and they may force you to withdraw one of the 485 application.
Okay, so that's
nothing wrong. Since you both
Uh-huh.
guys have not married to the 485 application yet because you didn't use the EAD, you can still file the 485. You as a primary applicant, she as a derivatory. Absolutely not a problem.
So one detail here though, my priority date is current. And hers is not, okay? So that means I have the edge here.
You got the point. Yeah, it makes sense for you to use it. That's fine.
Okay, so bottom line, multiple 485s is the best way
No,
to
no. That's for you because her I-140 is not getting approved is best. It's not bottom line. I'm not telling to all the people. It's individual situation, okay?
It's for me, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So because hers is pending, so I have to do it. Okay. Perfect.
Next. Thank you so much for calling, Andy. All right, let's take our next caller. Rahul, I have a question. This is from P.Thula1. Says priority date is September 2010, EB2, I-140 approved. We just got our EAD, have H1 validity until 2023. If my wife uses the 485 EAD and in case our 485 is denied, can she go to India and come back on H4 visa stamping?
Depends on. If she got her 485 denied because she murdered somebody, definitely she can't.
Yes.
So I can't see a 485
Okay.
So I just want to look into the possibility of 485 denial for a dependent while you are good. The only thing I can think is she murdered somebody. If she murdered somebody, she cannot. But if it's otherwise denied, which I cannot estimate how it could be, then she can go and get the stamping.
All right. Thank you, Rahul Garu. Let's take a caller. Any caller from area code 732. We're ready for you now. Caller from area code 732.
I want to make sure that he always protects his wife so that she doesn't murder somebody.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir, we can. Please go ahead.
Yes. Hi. Hi, Rahul. Hi, Nitya. My name is Shiva. And my priority date is December 2010, EB2 straight case. And I filed on October 29th. And my receipt is on January 21st. EAD I received, me and my wife, we received on 2 different dates. She received before me. And my wife got the green card. And she got a medical RFE, and we filed medical RFE like a month ago. And her green card got approved. And my case was not approved. And I'm the primary one here.
I'm sorry. One thing is that when your wife got the medical, you did not get the medical?
No, I did not.
You should have submitted the medical along with the RF.
Oh, yeah, I did not submit it with her, but I did submit my medicals, identified medicals separately, maybe like after a week or so.
You should have submitted along with that application.
Okay.
I would do one thing. I would do one thing, okay? Take the RFE of your wife, okay? Get the medical again. Mention in the letter that this is medical of the husband and send it to them. The reason is that when there is an RFE, when you send something, it directly goes to the file.
Okay.
When you interfile, it has to swim and go, and it has to change a lot of boats to go there. But when it is a RFE, it directly goes there. So I would still do that thing. I mean, they're not supposed to approve her green card at all. That's against the law, but I don't want to argue against it. I just want you to file one more medical, use the same RFE. Now the deadline might be over, I don't care, but submit it again.
Yeah, but I have one more question. I mean, it's actually from whatever the response that you said, right? So the question is, I mean, you said it's against the law. So can my wife use her green card right now?
I would wait. I don't want her to travel outside the country for sure.
Okay. Not like it's for her, the employment. I mean, for the employment purpose, can she use it?
I don't, let's say I don't want to be speaking to 10,000 people and telling something. I can tell you something privately, which may be a little bit favorable to your wife. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Rahul. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for calling. Oh, you'll be getting a lot of weird cases today. All right.
Yeah, I mean, the main applicant gets approved, the wife doesn't get approved. That makes
no sense.
But the dependent gets approved, yeah. But this is not the first time I've seen Nitya Garu. In the past 1 month, as I said, they are just adjudicating anything that is coming on the
okay. Which is probably a good thing. So let's hope that trend continues.
They got some of the pizza delivery guys to adjudicate the applications.
Well, that might actually make it go faster because they used to a quick deadline. Yeah. All right. And on that note, guys, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We're going to be back after a quick commercial break.
Is test prep nerve-wracking? Getting an excellent score a huge challenge? A new wave in the test prep is here to help. Test Prep Pundits has all the answers to your questions. It is a one-stop solution for all your academic needs. Our premium online interactive content has hundreds of SAT and ACT test problems, hundreds of hours of videos. Get real and instant results with real scores on the real SAT and ACT tests. Our pundits are experienced and extensively trained in SAT and ACT prep.
What next? Join our free boot camp on August 14th or 21st or a free mock test.
Hire international teachers who are well trained in U.S. curriculum for just $20 an hour, or for 2 students group, $15 an hour. We teach math, science, and English for elementary, middle, and high school. Contact info at Test Prep Pundits. Call at 844-383-7844.
సిలికాన్ ఆంధ్ర మనబడి అమెరికాలో ACS వాస్క్ గుర్తింపు పొందిన ఏకైక తెలుగు విద్యాలయం. మీ పిల్లలను 2021-2022 తరగతులలో చేర్పించండి. తరగతుల నమోదు ప్రారంభమైనది. సెప్టెంబర్ 11, 2021 నుండి తరగతులు ప్రారంభం. మనబడిలో చేర్పిద్దాం, తెలుగు భాష నేర్పిద్దాం. మరిన్ని వివరాలకు సంప్రదించండి manabadi.siliconandhra.org, info@manabadi.siliconandhra.org, 1-844-626 బడి.
certified precious stone మరియు uncut diamond ఆభరణాల అపూర్వమైన కలెక్షన్. బైబ్యాక్ గ్యారంటీతో పాటు జెమ్స్టోన్ జ్యువెలరీ ఫెస్టివల్ మలబార్ గోల్డెన్ డైమండ్స్ లో.
Fine diamond jewelry is now one click away. Maya Fine Jewels, a family legacy manufacturing their own jewelry since 1975. Shop online for lab certified diamond jewelry at Indian prices. Visit your trusted family jeweler, Maya Fine Jewels, at 1315 Oak Tree Road, Islin, New Jersey. Shop online at 𝗦𝗛𝗢𝗥𝗔𝗧𝗜𝗢𝗅.
A new wave in the test prep. Test prep pundits offer SAT, PSAT, ACT just for $499 with powerful teachers, with top 1 percentile tutors, and powered by stellar digital curriculum. Contact us at info@testpreppundits.com or call at 844-383-7844.
ఆకర్షణీయమైన చీరలు, అబ్బురపరిచే ధరలు, అందరికీ నచ్చిన, అందరూ మెచ్చిన షో మన లక్కీ మహిళ. బోలెడంత ఎక్సైట్మెంట్, వండర్ఫుల్ విన్నింగ్ మూమెంట్స్.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్ చెప్పారు, మీరే గెలుచుకున్నారండి. కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్, $220.
సెలబ్రిటీ హోస్టులు, అదిరిపోయే పంచులు, సరదా సరదా కబుర్లు.
ఆశ దోశ అప్పడం వడ హెల్ప్ మీరు ఆడుతున్నారు.
ఇలా మరెన్నో మెమరబుల్ మూమెంట్స్ తోటి ఫస్ట్ యానివర్సరీ జరుపుకుంటోంది మన లక్కీ మహిళ. Watch it live only on TV Asia Telugu.
Folks, welcome back to the talk show, The Experts. This program has been brought to you by the Test Prep Pundits, Maya Fine Rules, and Silipanandra Manabadi. All right, let's go on to our next caller, Andy. I'm sure a lot of you are waiting. Let's take our next caller.
While we take the next caller, I want to go to
Yes.
this very interesting question that came from Rahul Jain.
Right.
From YouTube. He's asking for me to comment about following to join when the final action date becomes current. One thing is that I just want to explain the people what a following to join is. Mm-hmm. Following to join is that when the main applicant is here in the United States, is getting a green card, and his dependents are outside the country,
right.
They are unable to file the 482 application. We file an application called I-824. It's called following to join.
Okay.
But Rahul, here is the issue though. Until your green card is approved, your I-824 following to join cannot be approved. So it's just because your final action date becomes current doesn't mean that you'll be allocated. Doesn't mean that you'll be allocated the. They will adjudicate the following to join.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes a while after you get the green card. If you go for the interview, you make sure that the following to join is approved. Sometimes they may approve at the same time when your 482 is approved. Sometimes they may approve it afterwards. And then you will get to the consular processing, 230 form and other things will pop afterwards.
Thank you, Rahul.
You can go to the caller.
Yes. Caller from area code 662. We're ready for you now. *6 Andy to unmute your line. Caller from area code 662, *6 to unmute your line, Andy. Hello?
Okay. Hello. Rahul garu, Nitya garu. Can you hear me?
Japan, sir. Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. My downgrade was filed in October. Biometrics were done, and I-140 is pending, sir. I-140 is pending, and last week the first premium processing was rejected based on the same reason, like everybody getting.
I know the reason.
Perm is missing. So, and they have a checklist of 4-5 different things, like how they can reject. Like first one was original perm is not available, and then they have a...
Go ahead. I know those. What's your question?
So what we can do right now? I mean, I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or they just don't have enough...
Keep refiling it. It will take a lot more attempts for you. Some people get in the first attempt, some people in second attempt. You keep trying 3, 7, 5, 6. We have gone all the way to 8 times.
Yes, sir. I did not file earlier because my teenage daughter, that's why I waited till my PD became parent.
Just refile it. Keep refiling.
Okay. Okay, sir. One more question. My wife received another receipt notice for I-485 last month. So she received in November, but she also received last month. And then couple of weeks ago, she received Gcead. Just She received it, but primary I did not receive. My daughter did not receive it. So
that's okay. That's okay. She can receive earlier than you. Nothing wrong with it. They should typically be adjudicating yours, your daughters, and your wife at the same time. But as I said, the pizza delivery guys are adjudicating these applications. So that seems to be a trend there. I mean, out of this 10 callers, I mean, 3-4 of them are having hard problems. That leads to a pizza delivery person doing it.
And I-140 is not approved. I don't know if she can use it or not.
Yeah,
if she can use it, just wait.
That's up to you, though. That's up to you, though. I want you to evaluate it properly. Okay? To see if your I-140 is approvable. I would check with your lawyer, ability to pay. Have you been continuously working for the company?
Yes, since Perm is applied in the same company.
Okay. So I'm not going into the detail, though, but there are some clients whom I have filed an I-140 application. When I look into their tax returns of the company and other things, though, I tell them to go ahead and, I tell them that I would use the EAD, but I haven't looked into the tax returns of your company, the prevailing wage, and the salary that you're making. So if everything matches together properly, though, if I were you, I would start working. I would allow my wife to work.
This is a non-profit, like a educational, schools, like secondary schools, public schools. So
yeah, then it'll be more. There will be more about your W-2 form. Okay. If your W-2 forms are matching the prevailing wage, then I'm proceeding. Yeah, I will let my wife use it. Let's go to the next one, Andy.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling, Andy. Let's take our next caller. All right, Rahul Garu, I have a question. This is from Joe. Says 180 days completed post the 485 submission. I-140 has been approved. Can I change employer based on AC-21 without EAD card? Card has not been issued yet.
You can, but the only thing you have to file a H-1B application. You can, if you want to. Even, remember I told you that the priority date is 2016. Can I change the job? Not even somebody paying $500,000. Now, when it comes to the I-140 approved, 6 months has been passed. You can change it for $500, not $500,000. $500 you can change it. If it's less than 5 miles, if it's 5 miles distant, you can change it. I'm fine with it. Your I-140 is approved. That's what you told me. And it's been more than 180 days that you have filed a 485 application. Yeah, you can. The only thing is that if the EAD is not there, you have to file the H-1B. If you don't file H-1B, you cannot start working for the company.
Thank you, Rahul Garu. Let's take our caller, Randy. Caller from area code 804. We're ready for you now. Caller from area code 804.
Hello, Niti Garu. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you. Hello, Andy.
Yes.
Hello, Andy. Hello, Rahul Garu. My name is Kalyan. Thank you for what you're doing, Andy. Quick question. My priority date is EB2, March 2013. I applied for downgrade. My I-140 is not approved, Andy. But I did concurrent filing and also with medicals, submitted them on the 1st of August. I got my receipts 2 days ago. Would you suggest I go upgrade that for premium processing next week or not?
Absolutely. What's holding you? You said you filed in October or you filed just now recently?
August 1st. I submitted, my date got current in EB3.
Yeah. Go for the premium processing. No doubt about it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Do you have any teenage,
Thank you,
do you have any teenage kids? Do you have any teenage kids? But either way, final action date is current. It doesn't matter even if you have a teenage kids.
Absolutely correct. And the one thing I was under the impression and I didn't want to apply is I didn't want to apply premium processing and downgrade at the same time because of every RFE that they give us, saying they can't file and can't walk to the room just next door to get that original perm.
No. You did a good job by not filing the premium processing because as you've seen that some of the people got rejected for the premium processing, right? When they reject the premium processing, they're going to reject the I-140, they're going to reject the entire I-485 application. So that's the reason why we've been telling not to file the premium processing when you file the original 485 application with the old labor certification. Not because you're going to get an RFE though. A lot of people say that because you file a 485 application, you get an RFE. Premium processing. That is not true. You get it either way.
Understand. I've been following you for many weeks and many months, and that's the exact same thing I told my attorney not to do it, and I followed. So thank you so much, Andy. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Nithya Garu.
Thank you so much for calling, Andy. Let's take our next caller. All right, Rahul Garu, I have a question. This is from SAPA. Says, if all EB2s are eligible for EB3, if an employer files EB2 perm with masters in US with no experience, is it possible to downgrade to downgrade the I-140 to EB3?
Absolutely, yes. The answer is yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Let's go to a caller. Caller from area code 949. We're ready for you now. Caller from area code 949. We're ready for you. All EB2s are eligible for EB3. Please press *6 to unmute your line.
I just want to elaborate the question until this caller comes is that
yes, sir.
If the EB3 can be approved for experience and also only bachelor's degree too. So since this guy requires a master's degree, they can do EB3, no problem, none whatsoever at all. You have done several times, not a single problem. Yes, go ahead, ma'am. Sorry.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Hey, my name is Anupama. I have my advanced parole. I'm planning to travel in September. So, is the advanced parole exempt for the travel ban?
No.
What are the options for me?
You have to stay. You have to stay 14 days outside the country before you come back.
Okay.
So
and how about NIE?
You can try it. They may issue a letter. They may not issue a letter. But if you are going to India expecting that, okay, you request the US, you request the State Department and they will come with a red carpet to you and issue a NIE letter, well, be my guest and I'll make money on you. Do expect to plan to stay 14 days outside the country, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Nithya.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for calling. Let's take our next caller, Andy. And let's see. We have a question. This is from Vijay. Says, I have approved I-140 EB3 with the priority date of September 2012. Fingerprints completed. I might have to travel to India. Will there be an impact to the processing of application? Is there anything I can do?
Since he has an advanced parole, I'm assuming that he has children who are born in United States, so he might be exempt from the travel ban. No, I'm not expecting any problem in his travel as long as he doesn't come under the travel ban thing. I don't see any problem whatsoever at all in his traveling. They will not make adjudication will not happen. It will not be a plus point or minus point.
Okay.
Nithya Garu, there is always a question: what happens when he's outside the country if the green card gets approved?
Right.
Because then technically his advance parole is not valid.
Right.
However, the CBP allows people to enter into an advance parole.
Okay.
Even though they got the green card.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Thank you, Rahul Garu. Let's take our caller, Andy. Caller from area code 216. We're ready for you now.
Hi, Rahul Garu. Thanks for taking my call. So my priority date is in EB2 late October 2011. So I'm current under EB3, but my employer is not filing a downgrade even though I'm paying for the cost. And with Charlie's recent statement, it looks like he's not going to move the employment dates. So should I do you think in the next 2-3 months?
He said that he does not expect to move in October. That's what he said, not like ever. So okay. Your priority date is what you said in what?
Sir, it's October 17, 2011 in EB2.
Oh, that's next month.
Right.
Yeah, so he said that EB2 might see a movement. Beggars cannot be choosers.
Right.
So you don't have much option.
Okay.
You have to wait.
So
what other option you have?
Okay. Okay, sir. I'm just going to wait it out and
yeah, because your employer is not willing to do it. You don't have much option there.
Okay, sir. Sure, sir. Yeah.
Sorry about that, sir. Thank you for calling in. All right, let's take our next caller, Andy. And in the meantime, I have a question for you, Rahul Garu. This is from RB. Says, I'm planning to interfile I-693. Do I need to attach a cover letter? If yes, is there a sample cover letter template that you can share?
You don't need a, yeah, there is one which is at the bottom. The link is provided. You can look into the interfile. If by any chance it's not there, I'll put it in the comments as soon as this program is over. It should be there, but I'll put it there.
Okay. Thank you, Andy. All right. Let's take a caller. Caller from area code 510. We're ready for you now. Caller from area code 510.
Hello, Nitya ma'am, Rahul Garu.
Hello, sir.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. We can.
Yes.
Please go.
I have one question. How long we can stay during that I-485 pending, and there is no valid visa and I-94 expired?
Stay in United States or outside the
That's
country?
correct. Within US.
You mean to say after you get any EADs, right?
No, waiting for a EAD, but there is no valid visa and I-94 is expired.
Okay. Yeah, you can stay here for however long it takes for you to get the green card. You cannot work without the valid work authorization, but you can stay in the country.
Okay, so during that time it will be loss of pay with my company. Is that correct?
That's perfectly fine. If the company wants to do that, that's fine.
Okay, sir. Thank you so
Will
much.
it become a problem in getting the green card? No, it will not become a problem in getting the green card. You are not authorized to work. You did not. A lot of these L1As that expire, 7 years, or L1Bs that expires, yeah, they have to just sit down and because they can't extend their visas. Yeah, they're just sitting down. There is no limit. As long as your company is cooperative, not withdrawing your thing, you're perfectly fine.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for calling. Let's take our next caller, Randy. And Rahul Garu, I have a question. This is from VBM. It says, my wife's name doesn't have Rao in the birth certificate, but rest of the documents have it. Will it be a problem? We are filing premium processing for I-140.
No, I'm not expecting that to be a problem. A lot of times when people are born, their middle name is missing, their last name is missing, their parents' names are misspelled, their parents' last name is not there. This is very common that happens in India, though. It is very common, especially Rao not being there, absolutely not a problem.
Okay. Thank you, Andy. Let's take our caller. Caller from area code 704. We're ready for you now. Caller from area code 704. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello, Nitya Garu. Hello, Rahul Garu. Thank you for taking my call. My PD is June 2013. I applied for downgrade last year. I-140 is not approved. My company was acquired last year, and so they did I-140 amendment. My attorney is not doing premium processing. When I asked her, she's saying about getting RFPs. I think you answered in somebody's call that
yes,
if it comes, it will come.
Yeah. So what's your question?
So,
now, we have a theory in Telugu that you lost the ring in the dark. You can't come to the light.
Yeah. So my question was like right now I want to change my position. So, and I got my EAD with advanced parole. So do I have to accept my new role in the same company?
Okay, within the same company. Here is the issue though. Typically, if it's the same profession, I don't see that as a problem. But it always depends on your immigration lawyer. Because sometimes they may be creating a problem.
Okay. Yeah,
Check
when I asked
them.
her, she said that, yeah, when I asked her, she said that you can switch back between H1 and EAD. If you want to use EAD, you can switch back from both cases. That's what she said. Is that legal, or I didn't understand that?
No, you can't switch back to H1B, but you can't switch back to H1B once you start using the EAD. You'll have to go outside the country to do that.
Okay. Okay, that's what I asked her, but she said that you can use it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling in, Andy. John, there's a question here from Som. This is about adjustment of status 693. I think you touched base on this a little earlier about the 60-day clause. She says attorneys did not include the completed medicals during October 2020 since the doctor signed them within 60 days of the original AO submission. Is it valid now?
Yeah, surprisingly, I might have told you that it is not, but I found out that it is still valid if it's within 2 years period now because of the recent memo. It's 4 years. Yeah, it is valid. You can still submit it.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Let's take our next caller. Any caller from area code 513. We're ready for you now.
Hello, Nitya garu, Rahul garu.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay, my name is Sampath, and we have filed for EB3 January 2012 PD 485 application in October. It's a direct application. We submitted medicals and everything, and we completed biometrics on March 31st, and received EAD and AP in the month of July, towards the end of July. The question is, we have a son, 17-year-old, who is going to college. Can we give the 485 application status to college for continuing the education purpose?
Absolutely.
So far he was in H4.
You can give a EAD status for him, adjustment of status EAD. Adjustment of status is a status, just like H4 is a status, H1 is a status, F1 is a status. Adjustment of status is a status. EAD is not a status, but adjustment of status is a status.
Okay, so can we also apply for SSN and use it for filing taxes, etc.?
Did you not apply for EAD for him?
He got the EAD, and based on that we can apply.
At the time when you applied for the EAD, there is a column for Social Security.
Right, because he's 17-year-old, there is not.
We get even
17.
No, there's no rule. You can even get it for 2-year-old too. Yeah, he can definitely go. He should definitely get the Social Security number right now.
Okay, and his age is locked now because of the final action date.
You're right. I know.
Right?
The final action date, you got it right. I-140 is approved. Final action date is approved. If you get the green card in the next 10 years, he will still get it as long as he's not married.
Okay. At the end, we have not received, or heard anything about the 485 application. So, do you expect anytime soon?
Any day. If you have not written to the congressman, I want you to write it. It's
no, we have written. Sir.
That's good.
We have written.
Yeah, it could be any day, but there is nothing much you can do right now.
Okay, so contacting congressman regarding this case is not going to help?
No, not going to help because they will point out it's 60 months that it's taking. That's what they're going. USCIS is going to tell us.
Okay. So for all of us, for three of us, actually, can we switch to the EAD instead of renewing the H1?
If I were you, I don't want immigration lawyers to be rich. I don't want immigration to be rich too because we don't want them to be adjudicating. So if you keep on renewing the H1B, they're getting too much rich. We need to frustrate them and get them out of the way. They need to give the green card. So that's another way. We should not feed these beasts, whether it be lawyers or immigration.
Yeah.
The best way is to use the EAD.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, sir, for your suggestions, and I'll help you are doing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling.
If we keep on renewing the H1B, sometimes changing the companies is $4,000, premium processing. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. H4 EAD gets delayed. That's a lot of money to the government. If we just go on EAD, it's free. I mean, you don't feed the beast.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. Thank you, Adi. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for calling. Let's take our next caller, guys. And I have a question here. I have a question. This is from Mail Muruga. Says, can I stay with an expired visa and expired I-94 during adjustment of status? I-485 is pending.
We just spoke with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finish that. Just wanted to make sure. All right. Are we ready with our next caller, guys? Caller from area code 647. We're ready for you now.
Hi, Nitya. This is Raja. I have a couple of. Hello.
Hello,
Can you
sir.
hear me?
Please go. Yeah.
Good.
I have first question. Okay, once my priority date is current, do I need to file 485 within 1 year, or is the rule something like that?
Yeah, if you're working with the same company, or you not working with the same company?
Yeah, I was working with the same company, but I moved to Canada. I'm applying H1 right now, so I have to come back to the Canada and apply for 485. So my PD was current.
Will you be applying the 485 with the same company or a different company?
No, same company. Same company.
Yeah, there is a rule that you have to apply within 1 year, but you can preserve it by filing an application called I-824. Tell them that you're in Canada, you'll get the green card there. That will pause the 365 days.
Oh, okay. So that's one thing. And one more thing is, why I'm applying H1 with the same employer right now to come back to the US so that I can apply 485. But the thing is, when I'm applying 485, do I need to submit the medicals at the same time, even though they don't ask? And then my wife has to go back to the Canada to work there, so she can come back at biometrics when they call, and how much time it takes generally. And then after biometrics, she can go back.
First, wait. Too many questions too fast. Let's get one at a time. Medicals. What's your problem with the medicals?
No, can I apply medicals with the 485 application?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so my wife has to be there in US for that, and then she can go back.
Wait. For 485 also she has to be here.
Yeah, for 485 she'll come. Well, initial 485 application, she will do the medicals with that, and then she will go back to the Canada, right? She can.
Yes.
And then when they ask for the biometrics, she can come back to US back, and then do the biometrics, and she can go back to Canada.
Technically you're right, but I would like to take this offline and speak with the lawyer. I'm not telling that she's doing anything illegal, okay? But I would like to take, because the reason is that they will look into the intent of her to settle in United States. When you're filing an adjustment of status, what you're telling is, I am staying here until I get my green card. And that's violating her looks like she is actually visiting USA, not staying here. So, but there are ways around
She has a job here in Canada, actually. She doesn't want to lose.
Well, that's not what she said in adjustment of status. She said she wants to get the green card while staying in this country. For that, there is something called following to join, which is a very lengthy process, though. So I would take offline this discussion, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for calling, Andy. All right, folks, I know a lot of you are still waiting to talk to Rahul Garu, and there's still so many questions that are pouring in, but unfortunately we're all out of time today, Andy. But please don't go anywhere. We'll be back next week again to answer your questions. Happy Raksha Bandhan to all of you again. Have a great week. Rahul Garu, thank you so much, Andy, from the bottom of my heart to you in order to make sure that you're here every week answering people's questions and different types of questions, and also being very direct about it. So thank you so much, Andy.
Thank you.
All right. So from Tvasiatelugu, here's Nitya signing off. Have a great week, folks.
Is test prep nerve-wracking? Getting an excellent score a huge challenge? A new wave in the test prep is here to help. Test Prep Pundits has all the answers to your questions. It is a one-stop solution for all your academic needs. Our premium online interactive content has hundreds of SAT and ACT test problems, hundreds of hours of videos. Get real and instant results with real scores on the real SAT and ACT tests. Our pundits are experienced and extensively trained in SAT and ACT prep.
What next? Join our free boot camp on August 14th or 21st, or a free mock test.
Hire international teachers who are well trained in U.S. curriculum for just $20 an hour, or for 2 students group, $15 an hour. We teach math, science, and English for elementary, middle, and high school. Contact info at Test Prep Pundits. Call at 844-383-7844.
సిలికాన్ ఆంధ్ర మనబడి అమెరికాలో ACS వాస్క్ గుర్తింపు పొందిన ఏకైక తెలుగు విద్యాలయం. మీ పిల్లలను 2021-2022 తరగతులలో చేర్పించండి. తరగతుల నమోదు ప్రారంభమైనది. సెప్టెంబర్ 11, 2021 నుండి తరగతులు ప్రారంభం. మనబడిలో చేర్పిద్దాం, తెలుగు భాష నేర్పిద్దాం. మరిన్ని వివరాలకు సంప్రదించండి manabadi.siliconandhra.org, info@manabadi.siliconandhra.org, 1844-626-BUDDY.
certified precious stone మరియు uncut diamond ఆభరణాల అపూర్వమైన కలెక్షన్. బైబ్యాక్ గ్యారంటీతో పాటు జెమ్స్టోన్ జ్యువెలరీ ఫెస్టివల్ మలబార్ గోల్డెన్ డైమండ్స్ లో.
Fine diamond jewelry is now one click away. Maya Fine Jewels, a family legacy manufacturing their own jewelry since 1975. Shop online for lab certified diamond jewelry at Indian prices. Visit your trusted family jeweler, Maya Fine Jewels, at 1315 Oak Tree Road, Islin, New Jersey. Shop online at mayafinejewels.com.
A new wave in the test prep. Test prep pundits offer SAT, PSAT, ACT just for $499, with powerful teachers, with top 1 percentile tutors, and powered by stellar digital curriculum. Contact us at info@testpreppundits.com or call at 844-383-7844.
ఆకర్షణీయమైన చీరలు, అప్పురపరిచే ధరలు, అందరికీ నచ్చిన, అందరూ మెచ్చిన షో మన లక్కీ మహిళ. బోలెడంత ఎక్సైట్మెంట్, వండర్ఫుల్ విన్నింగ్ మూమెంట్స్.
ఎగ్జాక్ట్ చెప్పారు, మీరే గెలుచుకున్నారండి. కంగ్రాచులేషన్స్, $220.
సెలబ్రిటీ గోస్ట్లు, అదిరిపోయే పంచులు, సరదా సరదా కబుర్లు.
ఆశ దోశ అప్పడం బడ హెల్ప్ మీరు ఆడుతున్నారు.
ఇలా మరెన్నో మెమరబుల్ మూమెంట్స్ తోటి ఫస్ట్ యానివర్సరీ జరుపుకుంటోంది మన లక్కీ మహిళ. Watch it live only on TV Asia Telugu.
Bridal Jewelry by Malabar Golden Diamonds.
Summer is the best time to boost your scores. Test Prep Pundits present Self-Prep SAT ACT course for just $199. Stellar digital curriculum, expert videos for every question. 15 full-length tests. Contact info@testpreppundits. Call at 844-383-7844.
100% certified precious stone మరియు uncut diamond ఆభరణాల అపూర్వమైన కలెక్షన్. బైబ్యాక్ గ్యారంటీతో పాటు జెమ్స్టోన్ జ్యువెలరీ ఫెస్టివల్ మలబార్ గోల్డెన్ డైమండ్స్ లో.
అమెరికాలో నూరి ఫౌండేషన్ ఆధ్వర్యంలో సర్వాంతర్యామి అయిన శ్రీ షిరిడి సాయిబాబా మందిరాన్ని 2001 జూలై 4న బాల్విన్, న్యూయార్క్ లో, మార్చ్ 2008 ఇస్లిన్, న్యూజెర్సీలో నిర్మించారు. భక్తుల కోరిక మేరకు ప్రతి ఒక్క ఉపాలయంలోనూ అన్ని సన్నిధులను ప్రతిష్ఠించడం జరిగింది. ఎంతో అనుభవం కలిగిన పూజారులతో కార్యక్రమాలను నిర్వహిస్తున్నారు. ఇక్కడ కేవలం పూజలే కాకుండా పిల్లలకు బాల వికాస్, సాంస్కృతిక కార్యక్రమాలు, రక్తదాన శిబిరాలు, అన్నదాన కార్యక్రమాలు మరెన్నో నిర్వహిస్తున్నారు. భక్తులందరికీ ఆహ్వానం. ఫర్ ఇస్లిన్, న్యూజెర్సీ మందిర్, మోర్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ప్లీజ్ విజిట్ www.shirdisaiNJ.org. And for New York Mandir information, please visit saimandirus.org.